Come on now.
You're way too attractive to be wasting your time reading.
Okay. Well, if you can't hear me, then it must be your phone because I'm listening to the sound come through right here. So there you go. Yeah, fucking trolls. All right, let's do it. All right. All right. All right, Holy Spirit, tap me in the Virgo. Virgy Virg. All right, Virgo. I know. Hit or miss, hit or miss. All right, Virgo, so we got calm. All right, so calm, a calm amongst a storm, okay, or within a storm. Okay, the calm before the storm could be significant. All right. You can make a group of people, a community of people feel calm, right? Feel balanced, okay, lively. Yeah, you make them feel alive. Again, with the same term. I think I used that term last reading, right? You make people feel lively, all right? You wake the dead. Lazarus, come forth, take them grave clothes off, okay? Kindness, okay? Gift exchanging can be significant, okay? You could be receiving new gifts, all right? I mean, it is Christmas, right? So those of you who celebrate it, okay, this could have something to do with today, all right? Or you could just be having a great time today for some of y'all, all right? We got reframe. So something was set to mess up some of you guys' Christmas. It really was. Mm-hmm. Okay, but that didn't happen. Or if something started off rocky, okay, it smoothed out. All right, pause. Yeah. Somebody feels like there's a new world of like just wonderment that's been opened up to them. Like somebody feels like a kid again, especially when it comes to their imagination. Okay, childhood dreams. All right, things. People kill children's dreams, right, at an early age. When life starts to happen to them, right, when they're not protected or shielded, in the confirmation, in the correct ways that they should be, right? Because life is going to hit them anyway, right? But they should be protected and shielded the proper way, right? So life does not come at them earlier than it should, right? So they do not have to like some of us grow up earlier than they should. Yeah, somebody's just like lively. They're ready to go. They're ready for the next thing, or somebody's like, let's do it. Let's go. I'm ready. Okay. All right. You got savings. Okay. This somebody could be trying to save a situation that's dead already. Yeah, somebody who wears a mask. They put on a show for people. They're different around you than they are around other people. So, somebody could be nice or, cool to your face, but talk shit behind your back about you. Mask, infidelity. Yeah. Anytime somebody's given an opportunity to betray, they betray. Somebody's loyal to no one, not even themselves. They're overloaded. Yeah. Yeah, overloaded. Social mask. This keeps coming. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Somebody likes to put on a show for people. Get dressed all up in a suit and tie and everything. Something to be significant about the president. Looks like the president's attire. Okay. So he lying about something up there. A lot of things. Okay. Something can be significant about that. Flexibility. Yeah, it's giving me like, how the rich go on vacation, right? Or there could be a natural disaster. There could be a disaster happening somewhere, right? Maybe where they live, right? They'll go on vacation. They'll go to their, to the Martha's Vineyard. You know what I'm saying? They'll go somewhere where, they're unaffected, right? While the rest of the world is being trampled. Okay, so something with the government is significant here, okay? Some type of bait and switch. Yeah, it's given while people are dying and starving. These people are off, drinking mimosas and, chilling in the sun in somebody's, beach chair. Got mimic chess and trump card again with the president. How many? This is again with the president. It's reminding me of Scrooge McDuck. Remember Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales? Ooh. Remember Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales? Remember he had all that gold and he was swimming in it? You know what I'm saying? Right? Greedy. The president. Okay. Taxes are significant. I'm telling you, something is going to change with taxes. Like, people are going to rise up. People are going to get tired of something, okay? Like, they're not going to be able to have control and at the same time treat us like shit anymore. When certain laws apply, to us and, none of them apply to them. While they take money from us, hard-earned money from us, and use it against us. They fund military weaponry and use it against us. Something's got to give. Something's got to stop. I'm not going to fund my destruction. Are you? I'm not going to fund my destruction. Sudden wealth. Overload, infidelity. Okay, so somebody thought that they was going to come up. Somebody could even have, everything that they deemed that they wanted to have, right? And they're still not satisfied. Every kind of way by her. We got union, regrets, third party. So somebody's mad and they regret putting you in a third party. They took a gamble. Somebody hair could be dyed. Any color. Okay, bright color. Red, blue, yellow, blonde, yellow. Confessions part 2. All right. Let's see. Virgo. Virgie bird. Said she got one on the way. This is my confession. So somebody got somebody pregnant. Y'all remember when Usher cheated on Chili and he made the record? Oh, I would have been so pissed. And then you made it into a record too. Oh, you made money off of it. Oh. Something about every time they hear a song or she hears a song. It's like freezing in time, some type of betrayal, freezing it in time, right? When you can go back and experience it again, or people can experience it or replay it or something like that. Searching in the reverse. Okay, you could have somebody blocked around fall, jealousy. Okay, somebody could have took a fall, because of jealousy, some type of jealousy. Sneaky in the reverse. Yeah, somebody got caught with their pants down. Dreams. Emotions, okay. Somebody could have had a dream about someone, okay. Somebody sneaking around, somebody doing something, somebody got a warning dream. Virgo. Got deadline and denial. So somebody is in denial that something is over, okay, or that they only had a lot of time, okay, and they dismissed that, contradicted themselves, okay. Somebody's always on edge, okay. Somebody's impatient. So if somebody thinks that you're doing something right, let's say, you haven't talked to the person or whatever, but instead of calling you, talking to you, they think that you're doing something else, right? They think that you're with somebody, they think that you're, so they go and do it, right? And they come to find out that you were never doing any of that you were working or you were putting your energy back into yourself. So somebody just needed an excuse to do something. That's what I'm getting. Somebody just needed an excuse to do what they already wanted to do, what it was already in them to do. They just needed an excuse to do it. And they got their excuse, or they made up one. Lying to yourself and believing the lie instead of opening your mouth and communicating. Because a closed mouth doesn't get fed. What are you going to do? You're going to starve to death and not say you're hungry, and say that they starved me? They starved me. Well, and when there's a kitchen right there and you can get up and go make yourself something to eat, but they starved you. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. It doesn't. Okay, somebody could be a fool. All right, Virgo, somebody might be confessing something to you. On the positive side or the negative, maybe both. Be careful if somebody's trying to make their way back in because they're desperate, because whatever they chose before did not work out. You ain't second to none. You're nobody's fallback plan. You know what I'm saying? Plan B, plan C. Nah, you're not. Somebody got a life that they do. What do you say? Do something you never done before, not the usual. Okay, so in order for somebody to have what they want, they got to do what they've never done before. Okay. That could be a physical thing. That could be, somebody expressing themselves to someone. All right. Some of you are not latching on to new situations at all until you hear someone's voice. Okay. Until there's some type of interaction between the two of you, and not just in the 5D. Okay. Some of y'all are not going for that no more. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, I feel like you got something pretty damn good here. Ace of Cups. I just saw the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so new opportunity in love for some of you, okay, or a new opportunity to do something that you absolutely love. Okay, maybe both. Maybe something and someone. The Two of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Magician. Somebody manifested a person and then they took the wrong direction. They manifested a person and then turned around and walked in the opposite direction. The Three of Cups, towards a group. Yeah, somebody was more concerned with quantity over quality. So what it looked like on the outside, ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Who's that? Peter Griffin? Six of Cups. Three of Pentacles. This could be some people that somebody collaborated in their past with, okay, or they grew up with. I'll take them. Five of Pentacles and the Fool. I feel like somebody left themselves out in the cold. The Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands, okay, and you standing on business. Okay? Somebody made their decision, you're telling them to stick with it. Stand on that. The Ten of Swords, okay, you're not tripping, not at all, okay? You're looking towards another direction. Okay, it's the Zero, the Fool, right? It's the beginning of something, right? A new beginning. The Nine of Cups, something that you greatly desire, okay? It could be some type of celebration. Something you're celebrating. This could be a birthday party or something, okay? A gathering, a get-together. This could be Christmas today, okay? Seven of Cups. Yeah, somebody's getting what they wanted for Christmas. Six of Cups. Ace of Swords. Wow. Somebody's getting a car for Christmas. Damn. That's dope. Yeah, somebody's getting a car. Or somebody's parents makes them feel like they're not getting anything for Christmas. So they, come downstairs all, sad and stuff and, not feeling it. And then somebody got a shiny red car. Looks like a sports car. It could be a Charger, a Challenger, something like that. Okay. With a big red bow on it. Ooh, somebody lucky, boy. Somebody blessed. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody can't believe it. Somebody's shocked. King of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Be a King of Pentacles that's depressed or feeling down or they're crying over the three that they knocked over or that knocked them over. The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's like, oh my God, like something's expensive. Somebody got an expensive Christmas present. The Three of Wands. They're shocked that they actually got this. Okay, King of Wands. Seven of Swords. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Somebody could have took out a loan to even get this. Or something like that. The Four of Cups. Oh, wow. Somebody's dad or mom went without something, confirmation. They went without something in order to get this car for their son or their daughter. Feels like a son. They could have even had to, like, sell something or get rid of something else, maybe that they greatly desired, so that their son or their daughter could have the car that they wanted for Christmas. Oh, that's love, man. That's love. Page of Wands. Yeah, somebody's crying and everything. They're thankful. The parent feels like it was worth it, seeing their child's face. Okay, happy, smiling. Six of Wands, feeling victorious. Okay. Hey, that's what parents do. Sacrifice for their children. Children's happiness. It's a good kid. I mean, it's not like they don't deserve it. They do. Very good grades. Whoever this is, whoever's kid this is, very good grades. Very, very. Somebody's very smart. It might be a bookworm. Yeah, it's because they put everything they do. They put their heart in it. Oh yeah, they deserve it. Four of Wands. Okay, somebody be moving. Eight of Wands. Might be getting notice of a property, a home. Confirmation card started out there. Okay, could even be vehicles or a vehicle. It's too many. Something's going to be like a public victory, or something that somebody desires is going to be, people are going to see you receive this. Whatever this is, it's set up that way. You know, since you got so many haters, people trying to keep you from moving forward in your life, yeah, they're being made to sit and watch you receive something. Yeah, in their faces. Because it was none of their business anyway. You're God's business, not theirs. The Eight of Cups. A Queen of Swords can be speaking some type of truth or saying something that is causing somebody else to go and hide. Three of Pentacles. Okay, a group of people that's collaborated is causing them to run and hide. Six of Pentacles. So you walked away from someone and put up boundaries, or someone walked away from another person and put up boundaries. Okay, somebody who was all, I'm getting the word Hollywood, right? Somebody who's Hollywood. Okay, all about the glitz and the glam and the fame and the cameras flashing and things, right? You know, oh, look at me. I just got my nails painted, cherry blossom red. You know, it's going viral on the internet. Like, vain shit. Shit that doesn't matter. Something about Black Twitter. The Nine of Pentacles. Black Twitter could be pissed off. Okay, I don't know. This is something that's coming in the future. I don't know. Black Twitter's going to be pissed off about something. Maybe somebody's going to get canceled or something like that. Okay, the Hermit. Yeah, somebody's going to go into hiding or, go into seclusion. The Four of Wands. Yeah, in their house or something like that. Somebody's going to embarrass themselves. Somebody could be disowned by the Black community for something that they do or say, or something that they do, okay? The Ace of Swords in the reverse. Lies. That's why. Lies. Lies about stability. Lies about one's ability to self-sustain. Two of Cups. Somebody's not who they say they are. Six of Cups. Somebody's trying to wear somebody else's skin. Somebody's from their past. Okay, you could be this somebody whose skin they're trying to wear. Okay, if they could take your skin off and put it on, they would. Okay, they would. I promise you, they would. Ed Gein. The Eight of Wands. Ooh, I was talking about necromancy, wasn't we? Okay, I don't know. Ooh, this is some nasty, sick shit. Okay, somebody. It has to do with ritualistic things. Okay, somebody could desecrate a corpse. I kind of don't want to say in the way. It's in a sexual way. Desecrating the corpse. Yeah. Three of Pentacles. The World reverse. This could be like it's some type of ritual these people have to do. Oh my God. Oh my God. So, as in the days of Noah. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the veil, right? It's damn near non-existent, right? Now. So we're gonna see some things. we're going to see some things that you may have thought were folklore, right? Or people may have thought were, just, figments of people's imaginations over the generations, okay? Now, the fallen angels, when they came down here and mated with human women were not the only ones that they were mating with. FYI, they had intercourse with animals. That's where you get a what is it called, a manator, half human, half beast or whatever, right? Okay, so something about DNA, splicing DNA or mixing DNA. Okay, where it should not be mixed. The Knight of Swords. There could be a cop, or this might even be military police, but there could be a police officer that is ignored what somebody was doing. Somebody watched the criminal, maybe because they're a friend or an associate or something. Somebody watched the criminal do some criminal things to somebody who's innocent when they're supposed to protect and serve. They turn the other cheek, like they don't know somebody's doing something to somebody innocent. So this is one corrupt official allowing another corrupt, official to do their dirt. They cover their ass, right? When reports come in about them or people complain about them, they cover them. They cover their partner. Oh boy, oh boy. No wonder they're so nervous. The Nine of Swords, yeah. No wonder they're so nervous. Oh, embarrassment. The Hierophant, yeah. Somebody is supposed to uphold some statutes, laws, okay? Somebody's sworn in. There you go. Ten of Wands. Somebody's also sworn into something that they're sworn in to cause havoc, to cause burdens, to cause problems for people. So on one side, so this is somebody's cover. Their cover is either a police officer or a government official or somebody who is supposed to serve the community or serve people or assist people, right? That's their cover. At nighttime, okay, they're sworn into something else, some type of secret organization, okay, brotherhood, fraternity, okay, sorority, whatever. Five of Swords. They play both sides of the fence. It's a whole network. The Moon, yeah. The Hermit. The Four of Wands. So there's something going on in four walls. Justice, the Ace of Pentacles. Something's going on in between these walls of a home. Somebody can be doing rituals on children while they're asleep. Somebody's performing something on children, somebody's children, when they're asleep. Like when they're asleep in their beds. I'm seeing somebody like walk into children's room and like set up stuff around them and do something weird, okay? Four of Wands, Six of Cups, something that somebody's learned in the past or somebody's family taught them or lineage taught them. The Star. Somebody's trying to extract the energy out of these kids or teenagers. The Magician. They're trying to steal their star, steal their anointing. The Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody's boyfriend or somebody's husband is out here stealing their children's anointing. Yeah, and they're letting them. So somebody's prostituting their children spiritually. Okay, I mean, shit, could be the other way too. Okay. All right, let's look at the current. Something about the presidency and Bitcoin. You know, I would watch banks too. Okay, you know, I already don't trust banks. I never have. You know, something about, you know, you entrusting your money, you know, to an institution, and this institution is using your money, basically. You know, giving it to the rich, allowing the rich to use your money for whatever they, you know, want to use it for. But let's say you want to go get your money, you gotta wait. Excuse me. You gotta wait. You know, go through processes. You gotta go through. You know, they question you about why you need your money. Question you about why you need to take out this much of your money. You know, oh, that's odd, or that's, you know, we're at to flag your account because that looks odd. You know what I'm saying? You know, why are you taking out so much money out of your own account? You know what I'm saying? Why do you want to, you know, take all your money out of it? You know, we can't let you take all your money out of this account. Not at this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, no. Yeah, and I'm hearing bank, you know, ownerships or owners' names of banks, but I'm not gonna mention them. All right, but you know, it's the famous ones that you all know. They're all connected. I don't care what name is on the building or the website. Okay, one of several people own everything. You know, different people out of those several different people or bloodlines own everything. No matter what the name is on it. You know, sister companies and shit. The Eight of Cups reverse, current energy. Okay, somebody can't leave somewhere, or they refuse to leave somewhere, or walk away from somewhere, from someone. The Tower. Five of Pentacles. So somebody refused to leave where they were getting warnings not to go towards, okay, or they were getting warnings to vacate, and they did not. So somebody's going through a tower now. They're falling with this tower, and whoever else is in it. Ten of Swords, and whoever else is in this tower. It's all falling. The moon. Again, midnight. Something can happen midnight. Okay, I'm telling you, some people did something last night. At midnight or around midnight, something's gonna happen around midnight tonight. Page of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Dead on arrival. Empress, DOA. I just heard. Star 301. Like, ew. King of Wands is praying and wishing that you come and you offer them a romantic offer. Ugh. What real man wants to be chased, wants to be pursued by a woman or a feminine energy? Like what? It's a grown-ass man wanting somebody to chase them. Four of Wands first. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Okay, some work did not work. Some work did not work. Okay, some work that was done did not persevere. Okay, Six of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Ace of Swords. Okay, so it's clear who's throwing rocks and hiding their hands. It's like somebody ashamed, somebody afraid, but at the same time, okay, and they're under judgment for not walking away from something or someplace or some people or someone. Yet they're still trying to throw rocks and hide their hands. Ace of Swords, the Moon, the Sun, the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups. Somebody is getting the go ahead, so this can be a confirmation to somebody. Okay, somebody's getting or the go ahead or the green light to express something, to make their feelings clear, to make their feelings known, how they feel. Okay, and it's going to activate something. Somebody expressing themselves to someone else is going to activate something. Somebody could drive a gray Cadillac or a Cadillac, period. Look at the Emperor. Looking at the Ace of Swords. So this Emperor has clarity. They have the clarity they need. They're looking straight at it. Um, Six of Swords. And one. Virgo. Three of Cups. The Hierophant. So there's three people gathering to do some type of ritual. Mm-hmm. This could be in a church. Yeah. You know, when nobody else is there. Yeah, this is in a church. Too many. Artist. Yeah, there's some type of ritualistic work that's backfired. Somebody could pass away. Knight of Wands, Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody's ignoring this. So a high priestess could have gave a message, a warning to somebody that if they do something, they could pass away. And somebody didn't want to listen to that. So, I mean, there it is. Deuces, Chris Brown, Tiger. Tiger's eye could be significant. Okay, you need to wear that crystal, or you do, or you work with it. What else? What's the artist? Queen of Swords. They're trying to take control. They're trying to twist the truth. It's like they're trying to use this Queen of Swords and speak through them, like a spirit would. Somebody's a spirit medium, something like that. Prophetess. Okay, somebody's trying to like hijack someone's King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. Somebody trying to hijack somebody's vessel, as if they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Who's speaking through them? Seven of Cups, as if they don't know who's speaking through them. Okay, Temperance. Yeah, somebody only divine energies only speak through someone. Okay, divine energies speak through this person. Queen of Swords, Empress, High Priestess. Yeah, you know too. You know what they're doing. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Something about the truth you speak. Okay, the confusion that you clear up. It's giving. It's like a wealth transfer, right? It's like all the truth that you reveal, right? It snatches some type of wealth back, right? Because the truth's out there, right? So energetically, it snatches the stolen wealth back. Okay, King of Cups, King of Wands, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. The scales have changed. The Five of Cups. Yeah, somebody's plan failed. The ritual failed. Some type of blood magic or something like that. Six of Pentacles. Like an institution can be paying somebody out. The Two of Cups. The Ace of Swords. The institution can be paying somebody out. Or they're going to. Five of Wands, the Star. Yet they did this ritual or whatever this is to try to, or they're doing it now to try to block your destiny, to try to block what you're destined to do. And this is how stupid these people are. Because you think you can block God, you think you can stand in front of his business, what he has planned. You think you can do that. You're stupid. Like you're stupid. You got a death wish. Death. Because it will come to that. It will, eventually. It will. Death or prison. It will. Or some type of handicap or cripple. You know what I'm saying? Like these people have no idea what can happen to them and what's going to happen to them. They showed you no mercy and you didn't do anything to them. So imagine the mercy they're not going to get. I mean, didn't it come out in the beginning that there's no protection? They have no protection? Just stupid. Just stupid. The sun reverse. Yeah, somebody could lose a child because of it. A son. That's what I mean. Stupid. The world. Somebody's going to lose a child because of what they're doing, what they refuse to stop doing. Hell, somebody could have lost a child already, but this is current energy, so somebody's doing this now. So somebody's child who's, and I hate to say it like that. I hate to say it like that, but that's how it's being given to me. Like somebody, you are the divine's child, okay? Who is innocent of all accusations, okay, that have been made against you. So you attack an innocent, and an innocent will be, you know what I'm saying? Eye for an eye. They don't care. They don't give a shit about their kids. They don't care. They can act like it when they're in trouble, because they're in trouble, right? They're caught up. Oh, my kids, my kids. You don't give a damn about your kids. You don't care about your children. The hangman. Somebody could have sacrificed their child. Somebody knew that something could hit their child. They knew it. They knew that something that had the potential to come back and hit a child they love, or whatever. Okay, can't say they love them, or I just can't. They knew that the Ace of Pentacles. They wanted the money. They wanted the money, the love opportunity, right? The offer. That's all they cared about over their children. And they thought because because it was secret that nobody would know how wicked, how evil they ass is, that they would put their own child on the chopping block for somebody else's money. Ratchet bitch. Child ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Boy, y'all lucky I ain't. Lucky I ain't the most guy. Boy, I'm glad I ain't. Cause y'all just toast. Just toast. I'm glad he knows best, because y'all asses would have been toast. I'm sorry. You would have been toast. The Emperor reversed, the Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. There's an Aries out here, okay, in the reverse. A false prophet, Three of Swords, who put you in a third party in the past, sometime in the past, okay? This person cannot stop obsessing over you. They're mad because they're fully exposed to you. So they can't, confirmation, they can't try to juggle you. Confirmation again. They can't do anything that they've tried before. Seven of Swords. All they're doing is watching you from the cut. Egypt can be significant, okay, to some of you guys' past lives. Babylon. Rome, even. I mean, America. I mean, that's what America is. Rome. I mean, today. And Rome is falling. Rome is falling. Okay, America is falling. It's what's it called? The dark underbelly, right? The dark underbelly of America is being exposed actively. Temperance in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody is in great unrest because of an opportunity, or Ace of Pentacles that's still in the upright. Okay, no matter how many times people interfere in something, right, with somebody that you're not supposed to be with, so they fall away. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles stays in the upright. Yeah, because you're going to get what belongs to you, regardless. Regardless. So they can keep burying themselves as much as they want to. This Ace of Pentacles is going to stay in the upright. They're not going to change anything. You're not God. You're a human that God created. Just simple. It's like keep trying to teach somebody that refuses to learn, like on purpose. You ever try to do? You ever did that? Try to teach somebody who refuses to learn? Like they don't want to learn, so they're on purpose. They're just being an asshole. All right, let's look at the future, and we are done. Won't need that. Let's use playing cards. I got a new deck. I got a Christmas deck. As a matter of fact, I did. I think it's the elves. The elf deck. Yep. I got it from the stuff. Elf. Three of Cups. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Okay. Might be drinking eggnog. Spike the eggnog. All right. Let's see. All right, first out, near future, to future. Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, something about peppermint can be significant. Okay, somebody could like peppermint. All right, somebody be eating candy canes. The Ten of Wands. I didn't put my Christmas tree up this year. Candy canes reminded me of. The Nine of Swords. Somebody can't take the weight. They can't take the burden, the pressure of something. Yeah, somebody's still working. They're still moving forward as they should. Okay, somebody with whatever it is that they do for work. Okay, somebody puts great detail into something. Okay, New York can be significant. New Year's Eve. Ten of Pentacles and 10-10. Queen of Swords. Yeah, somebody's stressed out because the Queen of Swords is exposing a thieving ass family. Like somebody's afraid because it's known that they're a thief. Okay, it could be a whole group of relatives. Four of Wands. So somebody's been coming towards you or trying to locate you or something like that, and somebody keeps trying to jump in front of them and like hide them, shield you from them seeing you, from them being able to locate you. So this could be like a spiritual cloak or blanket that these people try to put over you so that you can be seen by whoever's trying to locate you. To give you something, to let you know about something. Okay, something belongs to you. Something is in your name. Something is yours. The Nine of Wands. Three of Swords. This is somebody who's a coward. Yeah, somebody who apparently has a problem with you, but they would never bring that to your face. They smile to your face and, oh, I love you. This is a fucking coward. Yeah, act like they're fine with you, but behind the scenes, they're a hating ass bitch. With false narratives against you. while still smiling in your face. Like this is a the worst. Six of Swords. Now they're trying to sneak off now. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. With somebody's Nine of Pentacles. They try to sneak off with somebody's independence. Like the energy of independence. Even if you were to steal that away, you're not independent, whoever you are. Like, you do realize the things that you do, the plans you come up with, there's no end to them. They don't make sense. You're just doing things just to do them. Because you're reacting off of how you feel. Which is not even accurate. A Cancer could be significant. A mother figure. It's senseless. What they're doing is senseless. What they've been doing is senseless. There's no sense in it. None. None at all. Something to serve their personal interest. Or whatever it is that they want. They want control. Total control over a child that they bore. Who's a grown-ass adult. Who could even have their own children. Like, bitch, you crazy. You crazy. The Four of Pentacles. And somebody could be abusive to their grandchildren. It's like somebody wants to hold you down and make you. Like, you cannot want your children around this mother figure. And they want you around and your children around to abuse them. To poison your kids against you. To plant seeds of discord. So that when your kids go back to your house, you know what I'm saying? There's chaos. Oh my God, this is an evil. Evil, motherfucker. Evil. Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups. Like, this person they love to stab you when your back is turned. Like if they could stand right behind you and just knife you, I'm telling you they would. Somebody could have a police friend, or they can sleep with people in law enforcement, right? That they've sent after you, lied about you and sent them after you. Somebody's put like death threats. I'm getting death threats. Put hits out on you for some of you. Seven of Pentacles. I'm telling you, Five of Wands. Somebody put a hit on somebody over and over and over and over again. Several times over. The Seven of Swords. And this person could be sick. This could be a Cancer, oddly enough. This could be a Cancer, feminine, who actually developed cancer. This could be somebody who lied about having cancer to get sympathy before. Yet now they have it. Now they have it. Joker. Yeah, joke's on them. Joke's on them. And the Hangman. Three of Cups. You can be alcoholic. Black Widow. Somebody's a Black Widow. That's what this woman is, a Black Widow. Somebody's homophobic as well. Like, this is that mother figure, whoever that is that keeps coming out here. This is that mother figure who was sleeping with their gay son or daughter's person secretly, and then ended up being with them secretly until the person found out about it. I mean, they still stay together. They still with each other. All to block you from love. All to make you feel some type of way. If I'm talking to you. Your mama sucking on your ex. And vice versa. The level of jealousy for one's child is fucking crazy. Ace of Cups, Seven of Wands. A love situation is protected. Ace of Wands down here. It's protected. Knight of Cups behind that. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's protected. No matter what she does, you're going to find that you're going to be with the right person. Anybody who does get moved or knocked out of the way, they weren't supposed to be there in the first place. You weren't supposed to end up with them. Yes, it can feel disappointing, right? But don't get too attached to an outcome. Don't get too attached to even the person or the feelings, the romantic feeling. You like, wait, pause that for a little bit, okay? Wait till you have certain confirmations. Okay, wait till they get past certain, certain checkpoints that were not reached before in the past. Like, wait on some things, right? Before you put all your eggs in one basket. Okay, do not put all your emotional, don't weigh your emotions on something. You know what I'm saying? So if, you do take a blow or a hit, it disables you for a while, right? Or it stuns you longer than you should be, or at all. Okay, let people do the work that they're supposed to do. If they're not showing you nothing with action, and I don't mean words, somebody telling you, we're gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, 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 no. Don't care about that. What are they doing? What are their actions doing? What are they doing? Love is an action word. Action. Three of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. Collaboration is going to take off. Two of Pentacles. Okay, Ace of Wands. Yeah, like it's gonna be two people taking off, and nobody knows where they went. So you and somebody like disappearing off the grid. Jagged Edge. He can't love you like I love you, baby. You know it too. Two of Pentacles. You never wanna be with the man if he can be a man and do the things to you like I do. Yeah, somebody's saying that. Yeah, you've been dealing with losers. Yeah, you've been dealing with losers. Somebody say. Yeah, he can't love you like I can. She can't love you like I can. Like I'm going to. Okay, like I do. All right. King of Cups. King of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Oh, it's a match. Six of Cups, past life soulmates. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. I didn't see that. You guys match each other's love languages. And one is whoever the masculine is real silly. Okay, like somebody has a big kid on the inside of them, right? Like they allow their inner child to come out. Like they're silly, right? But they're serious too. You know what I'm saying? They take life seriously, but they don't take it too seriously to where this type of person that will pull pranks on you. You know what I'm saying? Not those weird ass pranks that people be doing that's just over the top. No, this is like somebody who will, you know, you come home and they cut off all the lights in the house and, they got Christmas lights lit up. That's all that's lit up around the house and you got to come and find them. You know what I'm saying? Hide and go, hide and go seek or hide and go get it type energy. Yeah, somebody's fun like that. Okay, elf. Yeah, somebody is a character. Okay, I kept this card in there because it tells me a few things. Okay. But yeah, somebody's a character. Six of Cups. But I feel like you guys match each other in that sense. It's like every part of you matches the opposite part of them. Yin and yang. The Four of Cups that came out sideways. Neither one of you are going to feel rejection from each other, okay? Or you're not going to... You don't have the sense in the two of you to think that the other one's going to reject the other one. Nine of Cups. Yeah, both of you desire each other, okay? Or you will when you come in contact with this person. Six of Wands. Success, victory, Ace of Wands. I mean, I can leave it there, Virgo. I really can. I think I'm going to. Something about making up for lost time, or this could be in a sexual arena. Okay, like two people, pent up. Okay, pent up. Mm-hmm. All right, let me. I'll pick up this spread and then draw a few more, and then we'll close it out. But yeah, basically that's your read, Virgo. Basically, happy ending. It was a bitch getting there, but you're getting there. Or you got there. I mean, I'd say you the hardest working, sign. I mean, I'm just not because I'm a Virgo. I mean, you're the mother of the zodiac. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you be mothering and fathering people. You know what I'm saying? Dad, mom. Tell me why you wanna work here. I don't know, Spirit has me do it twice sometimes. Look at that. Yeah, look at this stick glowing. Look at the scepter glowing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all know what that is. Y'all know what that is. Yeah, somebody ready to put in the work. They ready to put in their work. In all areas. Okay, Yeah, somebody's regretting not giving to you. Somebody's regretting not giving to you. Like, why would you? Oh, man. I feel like somebody's trying to convince themselves that they were tricked, right? They may have well been tricked, right? But they knew what they were doing. They did. They knew what they were doing. And at the same time, I feel like somebody knew that you were the right choice. I feel like somebody's playing games. I feel like somebody was testing you. And they tested your ass right up out of their energy. All right, last message, Spirit. 3 of Cups. Artist, again, with these heifers coming together to try to figure something out. The 9 of Wands. They just don't learn. These could be older people. Your aunts, your uncles, okay, grandma, older people stuck in their ways. You know what I'm saying? They don't need it. Pretty hard up there, right? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Not these ones. Not these puppies. Okay. 10 of Swords. Or mangy mutts. The 9 of Pentacles. They feel like the next generation should listen to what they say, and do as they say. Yeah, because we're older, because we've been here longer, but don't know shit. They can't tell, can't say they don't know shit. They know some things, right? But they don't know what's best for you, okay? Hell, they didn't know what's best for themselves. They damn sure don't know what's best for you, okay? At all. At all. The 5 of Pentacles. Your cousins and all of them, right? People, that share the same generation as you, right? They may be able to control them and, make them do what they want them to do, make them be with who they want them to be with, okay? Because they're money hungry, because they sell out, okay? Because they're coddled, spoiled, you know what I'm saying? Okay? False, I call them the false golden, the golden child, right? They're the false golden child. They're the ones that were supposed to, take your place. The cousin that was the basketball star or the football or whatever it is that they did, yeah, that was riding off of your energy. That was riding off of your energy. Yeah, so they really weren't the star athlete. They really weren't, you know what I'm saying? That was yours. What are they doing today? You don't believe me? What are they doing today? What life are they living today? I bet you it's mundane. I bet you they're with somebody that somebody else told them to marry, had kids with. I bet you they're miserable, living in a house they don't want to live in with somebody, being under the finger or the thumb of parents, uncles, aunts, grandparents, not having the balls, the cojones to stand up for themselves. 5 of Swords. The Star reverse. Yeah, you got some cousins out here who try to compete with your destiny. It's reminding me of Joseph and his brothers. It's like they wanted to basically like break you into pieces and split you in between each of them. I want the arms, I want the legs, I want, and in depiction of spiritual gifts. Okay, I'm just using the arms and the legs as, reference point. Okay, but I want this piece of them. I want that. I want their intuition, or I want their eyesight, or I want this. Like you're a piece of furniture. Like you're a garment that can be rented, torn and split up. You're just magical. Your blood is magical. Your DNA is magical. They don't care how they gotta get it. Hell, if they gotta ingest you, okay? I don't know. Somebody could be cannibalistic. Okay, three of swords sideways. Yeah, somebody got a family member that's secretly cannibalistic. Seven of wands. Oh. Six of wands, nine of wands. So there's a matriarch in someone's family, or a either your grandmother or your mother. That is a grandmother. Somebody tried to send some type of heart problems to you that was blocked. So you might have felt your heart like palpitations or something, or you felt some type of weird thump or something that kind of like threw off the rhythm of your heartbeat for like a second, something like that. Somebody tried to like block an artery, or they tried to send some type of blockage in your heart space, right? Spiritually, right? So that'll manifest physically into like a heart condition or something like that. That is the motherfucking truth. That is the truth. That is the truth. The lovers. Also, you cannot be loved. So that you cannot be in a loving relationship. Like, this is some sick shit. Try to give you a heart attack. Block your arteries. Because they don't want you to be loved. You miserable bitch. King of Wands. Queen of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Somebody's starting to realize the truth of their destiny. Empress, or what it was. Okay, if you're trying to, they could be realizing the truth of what their destiny is now. You know what Seven of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it's giving me the upside down. What is that? Stranger Things. Ten of Cups. The Tower. King of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. So somebody can't keep something restrained anymore, okay, when it has to do with their feelings. Yeah, somebody's taking action. Okay, somebody's tired of feeling, or not tired of feeling, but somebody's tired of, they want to experience this love as, you know, giving it to whoever it is that they're feeling it for. Like, they're tired of holding it to themselves. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, that's not working anymore. Okay, or they cannot even focus at work until they say this thing. Two of Swords, yeah, it confuses them. You know what I'm saying? Or them not expressing themselves, it just makes everything else off balance, right? Because they want to express themselves. Okay, they want to express themselves romantically. So until they do, it's kind of like offsetting other things, right? That's also telling them that, hey, it's time for you to do. You know, it's time for you to say something. It's time for you to speak up. It's time for you to express yourself, right? The Four of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Somebody needs to get some negative seeds out of their head. Somebody's thinking about something that someone said. Somebody's thinking of an old memory, okay, or old negative connotation or seed that somebody planted in their head, and it's a family member. Oh, you should, oh, this is not gonna work out, and this, like, get that out of your head. Get that out of your head. That is not your thoughts. Those are not, you know, seeds that you've planted. Don't allow somebody to plant negative seeds in your head to allow you to second guess something that you know is for you, that you know how you feel about. Don't do it. I rebuke that. Don't do it. Send it back to the sender. You know, create something with it. The Hangman, the Emperor, Ten of Wands, the Magician, the Lover, Seven of Swords, Chariot, Judgment, Ace of Pentacles. Shit, Eight of Swords. So this Emperor's in his chariot, regardless. They have a lot on their plate, okay, but somebody could be moving things around, or somebody's not allowing what they have on their plate to deter them, to stop them, to change their mind. Yeah, Mario. Yeah, somebody's heart's crying out for another person. Yeah, that they can't not say anything anymore. Man or woman. So push through the feelings. The feelings, Emperor. Okay, push through whatever negativity arises. Okay, don't pay it attention. Okay, keep writing off of the what you know to be true. Okay, do not let there's always going to be somebody in the background spying on your relationship. There's always going to be somebody in the background trying to intervene in your relationship. Okay, it's going to be the whole time you're here. Okay, that's just the type of fucked up weird people there are in this world. Okay, think about the stalkers and weirdos that follow celebrities around. You know what I'm saying? They try to break in their houses, that follow them around, and you know what time they leave here to go here, and like they make their whole lives out of stalking people. Like somebody even got the pictures, the photos of you with the tacks and the red string that ties here and then ties up to here, and oh, you talk to this person, you associate with this person. Somebody's a fucking whack job. A Scorpio, a air sign, a Gemini, a fire sign, a wacko. You already said I just can't keep lying to myself. So I'm gonna end it here. But I'm seeing somebody, okay, when they finally make this attempt, or when you finally make this attempt, okay, or this moment of contact, or it's like breaking past a barrier or a threshold that has not been broken past before. Okay? So where everybody else fell off at in the past, right? That is the part that someone has to get through. That's the part that somebody has to make it through, right? And once that happens, once something happens that has never happened before, okay, which we've been making it past that part, something else falls in another place. Like bars, I'm getting, it's like swords fall out of the sky and trap someone or some people, right? The moment that something is enacted. Eight of Swords, the Sun, the Ten of Pentacles, what's that? The Three of Wands. Somebody's gonna be trapped, like completely and fully trapped the moment that something happens. That's why they're trying so hard to stop it. Trying so hard not to, allow. They're trying to stop two people from coming together, okay? From communicating, from talking to each other. Trying to put everything that they can in between these people to separate them, to push them further apart. Oh boy, I would hate to be these. I would hate to be these motherfuckers. I would hate to be them. Would hate it. I'd be terrified. But I'm gonna leave it there, Virgo. That's your read. All right. Hope you got some info there you needed. Okay, if not, just for entertainment purposes. From Dennis's channel, but personal info is below the video. Okay. Please know what you want before you email me. Okay. I understand people who are older who really don't know how to work Facebook. I got some. I got grace for for y'all for that, right? But you know, uh, if I have to do extra work for you to get a reading from me, I'm not going to, give you a reading. Okay? I don't, have time. When I put the instructions there, right? Okay, know what you want, and then let me know what you want. Okay? And then send payment. Okay? Do not send me payments before you speak to me. Please. Okay? Uh, yeah, that's it. Spiritual hygiene, stay on that. Do your shadow work. Continue to do your shadow work. Okay, don't be afraid of the deep things. All right, and that's it. Keep your prayer game on point, and protect your energy. All right. Somebody could be a sexy cop. I don't know, Mrs. Officer. All right, I'm out of here. I love y'all, beloved. I will holler at y'all later. Virgo gang gang. All right. Doses.